I've got a something special for you guys today. Give me 1 second, make sure the stream is live and running and working. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Want to give it a second. But how you guys doing today? How's everything going? Talk to me. Talk to the king. Tell Chiron how you doing. Did you guys watch SmackDown last night? I didn't. But I heard it was a good episode. What about Raw? You guys been watching Raw? Alright, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, I've got something different for you today. Something wholly original. Or at least original for this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, the Royalty Network, the channel that I am, it is young, it's new, we haven't been doing a lot. You know, I bring you guys Cyberpunk, I bring you guys Universe Mode, and you know, it's fine. But yesterday, while recording episode 172, I believe, I got a great idea. Or at least a good one. What if I created my own wrestling show for the Royalty Network? It's our own show with our own superstars, our own championships, our own arena, our own pay-per-views. What if I created a show that was entirely unique to just this channel? Universe Mode is not a new idea. People do Universe Modes all the time. All the time. You know, whether they do just a plain AEW Universe Mode or a WWE Universe Mode or New Japan or Ring of Honor or Impact, they do it all. And I was doing much of the same. I think the biggest difference with my show is I kind of threw everyone into the same little bubble. WWE Championships. You know, we're running up on the Royal Rumble in a couple of episodes. So I thought, would it be a good idea to start our own wrestling show? We call it RNW, Royalty Network Wrestling. The episode would be called Saturday Night Sovereign. Still kind of workshopping the title or the name of the show. But I've landed on Saturday Night Sovereign because, you know, royalty and king and sovereign would just be, I thought, a very fitting. And then as why Saturdays? Why Saturday Night Sovereign? Because if we do this, ladies and gentlemen, if we did this, it would take place every Saturday. That we would have a set, legitimate schedule where these episodes would come out every Saturday. We would stream every Saturday, whether during the day or at night. I don't have a set time yet. And that also being said, the universe that I've created this show is not done at all. It's not. A lot of it is done, and I'm going to show you right now what is done. As you can see, I got 6, superstars here. Let's look at the roster. Yesterday, after I streamed episode 172, I think it's episode 172, I went in and I created our very own like wholly original roster. Now, I created the roster with the idea that there's room to grow. And what do I mean by that? Not that there will be more superstars. This is pretty much the entire roster here. 24 superstars, 10 women, 14 men. You know, I created the championships. You got the RNW World Championship, World Heavyweight Championship, RNW Women's Championship, RNW World Tag Team Championship, RNW Hardcore World Championship, RNW World Television Championship, and of course the RNW Cruiserweight Championship. You know, our own championships. There are no teams yet. The idea is, I guess I can start the... Yeah, I showed you guys the roster. I guess now we start the episode. I can show you guys the arena. It's a tag match now, which is fine. Now we get to see a few more people. You know, a few more of the custom superstars. But it's not done, ladies and gentlemen. This is just currently, as of right now, just a project. It's not done. It's not done at all. I still have to create the superstars' entrances, so you will probably be seeing a lot of the same entrances right now, which is why I only wanted to give you guys 3 matches. This is the arena. I was able to edit some superstars' entrances, but not everyone's. But that was the arena, RNW. I decided to put the arena in the theater, in the custom creation arenas. I decided to choose the theater to kind of give it that old school ECW feeling, you know? RNW it would be our show, ladies and gentlemen. Not just the show for the channel, but the show for everyone. This is something where I would want everyone to choose your own favorites. Get behind a certain superstar. Watch their stories. Watch their pushes. The only regret I have, ladies and gentlemen, is that Universe Mode itself in the 2K game doesn't have promos, doesn't have backstage interviews. It's missing some serious creation suites. You can see that, you know, 2K are very much coming up with new things to implement into Universe Mode. You see that clearly with this Universe Mode in this year's game. But it's still missing quite a few things, ladies and gentlemen. Quite a few things. But... so yesterday I decided, instead of going to sleep after work, so I got home from work yesterday, I decided to do episode 172, and then while doing episode 172, I had the idea to make all of this, and so right after the episode ended, I got to work. I created the superstars, I created the arena, I created the show, I created the championships. The only thing I haven't done yet are the pay-per-views, because again, I'd have to create all of those myself, which I'm not against at all. I'd love to do it. You know, absolutely would love to do it. But this, ladies and gentlemen, is a project that I want all of us to share in. It'd be something different, something original. Something that we could all get behind. Something that we could all experience and do together. You know, I'd be your host, I'd be the commentator. You guys would be the fans, you'd be the audience that I make it for. But it'd be something new, different, original. You know, I don't know how many other people out there have done this exact thing. But if they have, then there's kudos to them, because then they have the mind kind of like mine. Great minds would think alike at that point. And, you know, because coming up with our own wrestling show would be such a cool idea. Something that I worked hard on all this stuff yesterday. Literally not sleeping. I made 14 male superstars, 10 female superstars, created all the championships. And when I created the championships, I was thinking, what championship would I want to hold if I was a wrestler? What championship could I create that looks so prestigious? So I literally was creating championships like I was madman. I had, no joke, at least 5 different versions of every championship you saw. Of course, the championships that I didn't go with, I deleted. Some of them were just hideous. But some of them were really good. And I think I chose the best versions. And if you guys don't like the championships I chose, then, you know, I'm sorry. But I don't create. Usually in 2K games, I don't create at all. This tag match has turned into a handicap match. But I wanted to create our own, you know, thing, our own identity with the championships. So I chose championships that you don't really see too much in wrestling nowadays. You don't really see a television championship nowadays. And I thought a television championship would be a really cool championship to have for our show. You don't see a hardcore championship too much. So I decided to really double down and create a real hardcore division. You know, a hardcore championship. In the match table for the show, I decided to, you know, choose Extreme Rules as one of the matches. And tag team also gets an Extreme Rules match too, you know, for the tag division. You know, you got, you know, the mandatory, the necessities, the tag titles, the women's title, the men's world title. And then I created a cruiserweight championship because I love cruiserweight wrestling. You know, some people are hit or miss on it. Some people either love cruiserweight wrestling or they don't. I love cruiserweight wrestling. I think it's very underrated. You know, so I wanted to kind of go with that. The arena took me about an hour to create. I wanted to really go in and create it. So this is the RNW arena. These are the superstars I created. And now the thing that took the absolute longest, and there is no joke, no play, no exaggeration, took me hours to create all 24 competitors. And that being said, if you guys have seen the other universe mode, you know that I have an absolute ton of downloaded wrestlers. You would also know that creating superstars takes up room. I only have room on my creation suite for former wrestlers. So I was going to save that for, you know, something special. Whether that be downloading new superstars for universe mode or just plain and simple creating 4 more new superstars. But this is RNW. It's still a working project. It's not finished yet. These 3 matches are just kind of showing you guys what you would expect, who you could expect to see, matches you could expect to have, show, you know, what the arena looks like, what the ring looks like, how the superstars look while they're wrestling. You know, the only thing I can't show you guys is how the championships look yet, because I'm not trying to crown champions right now. You know, if we crown champions, it will be when the show is actually up and running and we're actually doing it, if that's what you guys want. Now, this does come with a bit of a downside, is that, and I shudder to say this, I really don't want to say it, it's probably got to be said, universe mode that we've been having, that's currently at 172 episodes, it would probably stop at WrestleMania. The night after WrestleMania, or at WrestleMania, however it is, WrestleMania will probably be the last show we do. And we wouldn't be doing this show until after WrestleMania. But when we're currently at the Royal Rumble, not like on that exact episode, you know, got a couple more episodes to the Royal Rumble, but it would end. The other show would end. And I'm not going to say end forever. I could do like a season kind of thing where I do a season of, you know, RNW, and then I switch back over to do a season of, you know, regular universe mode. But this has become a bit of a passion project. You know, something I thought about doing before, but didn't really put any stock into it. Now, I really kind of want to go for it and push this and show you guys this, because this is really cool. This is a really cool thing that I'd love to do, that I love to do with you guys, that I'd love for everyone to get involved in, get behind, and watch and enjoy. You know, but that's up to you guys. What do you guys want it? I'm a man of the people. If you guys say that RNW just not gonna be our thing, we just keep going with regular universe mode, then fine. You know, it's okay if we do that. But if you guys said, yeah, let's go all in for RNW, let's do this RNW thing, then man, I am all for it. I'm like way for it. But that's up to you guys. What do you guys want? You guys want us to continue with Raw, NXT, and SmackDown? Or did you guys want to get into Saturday Night Sovereign with me? And we do this thing and see how it works out. That's really all I have to say about, you know, this show and the idea of it. But again, I just thought it'd be a really cool thing that we could all do. A really cool thing that we could watch and enjoy together. And do together, do for the channel. If the channel had its own wrestling promotion, I thought that'd be like a really cool way of doing it. But you guys let me know. Let me know what you guys want. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys would want to do. And with that being said, let's get into the commentary. There's not much to say about the superstars because they're all new. They haven't done anything. This isn't the first episode that I've done. I've had to watch a couple of these episodes just to see how it all looked and how it all panned out, how it all shaped up. But you know, that's part of the creation process. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I got distracted by something. That's all part of the creation process. I happened to watch a few of these by myself, seeing how it just looks and pans out. And the moment I said, okay, I think this is good enough to show you guys what I think,
Here are your winners.
Sorry I keep disappearing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm over here working on something else as well. Anyway, full attention. You guys have my full attention. So, with that being said, I guess we can call our first ever RNW match an Extreme Rules match between Albert Daniels and Devin Hall. Only thing I'm going to say, ladies and gentlemen, is just remember that this project is still currently a project. It is nowhere near finished yet. I still have to make all the PLEs and pay-per-views. I still have to edit the entrances of the superstars because it's going to get very annoying or boring to see these guys coming out to the exact same entrance every single time. You know, the exact same, well, not every time, but like seeing different people coming out to the same entrance. You know, it doesn't have to be the same Dire Intentions entrance every time, or King of the Cruiserweight entrance every time. You know, we can see some other entrances.
And his opponent,
you know,
from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 268 pounds, Devin Hall.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess we're calling our first, I mean, this isn't the first match you watched, obviously you guys just watched that handicap match, but now we can call our first ever RNW match, the first match that I will be calling. We got two top tier created superstars here, two top tier superstars, in Devin Hall and Albert. Hold on, let me see what his name is. I actually have all the superstars like Albert Daniels. Alright, bell rings. This match starts. Daniels on the attack first. Goes after Devin. Mr. Hall drops Daniels. Attacks the arm of Daniels. And just tosses Daniels. Daniels a cruiserweight in the cruiserweight division here. This is an Extreme Rules match, ladies and gentlemen. There are no countouts. Weapons are completely legal in RNW. I guess I can talk about why I chose to do Extreme Rules matches. I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'll bring it back up again. I decided to do with Extreme Rules matches. There should always be at least one Extreme Rules match on the card, because we have a hardcore division, ladies and gentlemen. A hardcore division with a hardcore championship. Albert Daniels with the choke on Devin Hall, the elevated choke on Devin Hall. Kick to Hall's head. He's gonna pick him up, looking for the next thing to do. Drops him down. Albert Daniels, a legitimate wrestler, a technician. Devin Hall is a powerhouse. Devin Hall, not waiting, he's gonna pull out a baseball bat. Oh, and he just whacks Albert with it. Albert makes him drop the bat and he's on the attack. But that shot from the baseball bat, not fun at all, not pretty. Drops Daniels onto his knee, gonna bend and stretch him. Picks back up the baseball bat. Oh, and whacks him upside the head and across the body with it. Daniels took a few good shots from that baseball bat, but he's on the attack. He's on his attack of Devin Hall. Gonna take his arm. Gonna drop the knee onto that elbow. Picks up the baseball bat. Daniels with the baseball bat now. Whacking Devin in the back. He just ate that hit. But he couldn't eat the second one. Baseball bat has come into play. Oh, and Devin Hall is busted open early. Daniels with the baseball bat again. Whacking Hall with it. Hall picks him up. And just, oh, body against the post. Daniels eating shots, eating some powerful hits, but he's still on the attack. He's not trying to let up here, ladies and gentlemen. If he lets up, Devin Hall gets an advantage in this match. Picks up Devin Hall. Strikes to the head, chops to the body, drops Devin Hall. Attacking the arm. Technician, a skilled technician is Albert Daniels. He knows how to wear down the body. But Devin Hall with that cutter, reverse cutter on Albert Daniels. Devin Hall grabbing the steel steps here. Oh, but he has to throw him down. Albert Daniels with a DDT to Devin Hall. Throws Hall into the ring. Daniels in the ring. Goes for the pin. Hall able to kick out at 2. He's back to his feet quick. He picks up Daniels. Nails him with the end of days. Goes for the pin here. But Devin Hall able to kick out at 2. Nails him with the power bomb. He's going to do it again. Another power bomb. Showing off the power of Devin Hall. Drops a knee to Daniels' head. Powerful strikes and a big boot drop Daniels. Devin Hall going under the rope. He's going to grab a steel chair now. Looked like he was going to wedge the chair into the ropes. Decided against it. And Daniels with a clothesline. Dropping Hall. An elbow to Hall's head. He turns him over into the sharpshooter. He's got the sharpshooter locked in on Hall. Hall in the middle of the ring. But he fights out of it, showing off more of the power, those powerful legs. Clothesline into the corner. Hall's got the chair again. Oh, but Daniels with a... And Devin Hall goes for the pin early. Daniels able to kick out at 2. Hall rolls out of the ring. What's he gonna get? What's he gonna do? He's going back for the steel steps, but Daniels was quick. And he locks in an ankle lock on Hall outside the ring. Even if Hall taps out here, it won't count as a victory. This isn't Falls Count Anywhere, just Extreme Rules. Albert Daniels' body terribly wounded here. He's tired. He's hurt. But Devin Hall showing off that power again. Gut wrench. Slam. And Hall grabs that steel chair again. Oh, off the skull of Daniels. And again off the skull of Daniels. Went to hit him. Drop with a clothesline. Devin Hall throws Daniels into the barricade. Oh, and nails him again with the chair. Oh, and again. Misses with the kick, was thrown into the barricade. And Daniels fighting back, bouncing his head off the barricade. What's Daniels doing? He's gonna set up a ladder in between the barricade and the ring. Oh, Daniels pushed into the ladder. Dropped on the knee. Oh, and the head of Hall bouncing off that ladder. Daniels on the attack here. He stunned Hall. Hall is stunned at ringside. Oh, he throws him into the ladder. He lifts him up on top of the ladder. Oh, he went to attack Hall, but Hall moved out of the way, slides through, tripping him up. Knee off the skull. Daniels with the kick throws Hall away. Hall taking those chops. Hall has Daniels up. Oh, and bounces him off the ladder. Oh, and a wicked right hook from Devin Hall to Daniels' head. Hall picks Daniels up and just tosses him down onto the chair. And Daniels is stunned, thrown into the barricade. Oh, and a boot to the head of Daniels. Daniels fighting back. Sweeps the leg, rolls over. What's he gonna do? He's gotta find a way to get in control of this match. Sweeping the leg back onto the floor. He picks Hall up. Hall with the reversal. Hall has him up. Oh, and throws him down at ringside. Throws him into the barricade again. Gonna pick him up and drop him onto the barricade. Throws Daniels into the ring. Daniels back to his feet quick. Clothesline to Hall into the corner. Drops Hall onto the canvas. Hall with a kick to the head. Goes for the pin. But Daniels able to kick out at 2. It looked like Devin Hall was going to go for a finish. Daniels caught him. But he'll catch him with a second finish of the match. End of days. But Daniels able to kick out again. Daniels has 3 finishers here. He's got to find a way to hit at least one of them. Put this match to rest. Daniels with that baseball bat. Hall grabs him. He has to drop the bat. Hall grabs him and tosses him with the back body slam. Hall taunting with that baseball bat, and he's gonna whack Daniels with it. Every time Daniels Finds a way to reverse and get in control of the match. Hall just shows off a little bit of that power, a little bit of that strength, and takes full advantage. Hall with Daniels up, but Daniels with the reversal. Daniels is quicker. He's more agile. He finds ways to get out. Baseball bat to the head of Devin Hall, and Daniels is gonna go crazy with it. Oh, just picks him up and slams him. That's what I was talking about. Every time Daniels gets in control, it's taken away with the strength of Hall. Throwing to the turnbuckle is Hall. Daniels on his comeback. Drops. Hall. Comeback complete. Goes for the pin. Hall able to kick out at 2. Daniels with that bat again. Whacks Hall with it. Hall with his comeback now. Spine buster. But Daniels with a roll up. Daniels with a roll up. He gets it. He gets the roll up victory. What an impressive, sneaky win from Albert Daniels. A win is a win, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of RNW's first ever show. Jackie Nate versus Bailey Tessa. I hope you guys can see that I use a bit of a randomizer for their names. And by randomizer, I mean I went to the name section and just held down the random button until I chose a name.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, Jackie Nate. And from Houston, Texas, Bailey Tessa.
Nothing much to say about these new superstars, ladies and gentlemen. These superstars are all new, hungry, looking for a shot in RNW, looking for opportunities, looking for chances. RNW is a land of opportunity, a new arena, new championships, new opportunities, new skills to acquire, new rivalries to be a part of, new matches, new match types. Match starts, and who was that? Bailey Tessa with the flying clothesline, flying elbow. Yep, Jackie Nate on the attack of Bailey Tessa. Nate going to the top rope early on. Misses with the flying knee. Oh, and Tessa gonna bend Nate. Takes the arm. Gonna attack the arm of Tessa here. Drops a knee onto the head. Nate with a roll up. Only gets a count of 1. Knows Nate with a German suplex into a pin. Bailey Tessa throws Nate, nails her with that ripcord knee to the stomach. Nails Nate with a back suplex. Attacking the arm of Jackie Nate is Bailey Tessa. And ladies and gentlemen, I have to acknowledge there is no women's champion. There are no champions in RNW. Right now, these matches are all for momentum, all for opportunities. Oh, and Nate with a knee to Tessa's head and a dive out of the ring, dropping Tessa. Nate went for an attack. Tessa reversed and dropped her. Jackie Nate back up, attacking Tessa. Attacks Tessa again. Tessa throwing Jackie Nate into the ring. Tessa, Nate. Nate on the attack of Tessa. Stuns Tessa. Jackie Nate has a signature and finisher stored up. If she can hit these, she can put these matches, she can put this match away early. She's got Nate up. Impressive. Dropping her onto a knee. Goes for the pin. Bailey Tessa had to kick out there at 2. Impressive. Nate dropping Tessa with a signature. Went for a finisher. A super kick, a running super kick, and missed. Tessa with the reversal. Tessa has her up. And locks in a submission. A finishing submission hold, center of the ring. Nate has nowhere to go. But she fights out of it. Goes under the ropes. Jackie Nate has her up. Drops her onto the turnbuckle. She climbs up onto the top rope. Leg drop from the top from Bailey Tessa. Goes for the pin. Kick out at 2 from Jackie Nate. Dropping a knee onto the head. Middle of the ring again. Locking in that submission on Nate. Nate fights out of it. Drop kick to Tessa. Drops her. Oh, and a knee to the chin of Bailey Tessa. She picks her up, attacking the stomach, nails her with a kick to the head. Jackie Nate in control, going after her with a combination. Rolls back into the ring. Tessa back in the ring, thrown to the ropes, hit low with a punch to the gut. And a knee strike to the chin of Tessa. Jackie Nate goes for the pin and gets the win. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this episode. But what are your thoughts? What do you guys think? What would you guys like to see? Would you guys like to see more of this? More RNW wrestling? Our own show, the show that I've worked really hard to bring you guys? You know? So if you skipped ahead to just to get to the matches and you missed that opening monologue, I will say it again. For the Royalty Network, the channel that I run, I've decided to create my own wrestling show called RNW, Royalty Network Wrestling. I've created the championships, I've created the arena, I've created all 24 superstars, men and women. The only thing I have to do, I have to finish editing every superstar because I have to create their entrances. I have to create their championship entrances. I have to create their move sets and skill sets. They still don't have all of those yet. They're still very bare bones right now. On top of that, ladies and gentlemen, I have to create all the PLEs and pay-per-views. Right now, I've only got about 3 or 4 in mind. You know, nothing too crazy yet. I haven't actually started work on them. I will be doing that shortly. You know, I might be working on that today. But let me know what you guys think, ladies and gentlemen. Would you guys want to see more of this eventually when it's all said and done and I'm all finished? I guess I can bring you guys another update when I am more finished and we're closer to being completely ready. But till then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you all next time. Expect at least one more episode today for Universe Mode. Maybe I'll just give you guys Cyberpunk. We are only a few episodes away from the Royal Rumble in Universe Mode, so expect to see that shortly. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for me, your host, King Chiron. And that being said, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. And I will see you next.